Hi, hello. Today we're going to be sketching out some Animal Crossing characters, or some of my personal favorite Animal Crossing characters. So I hope you guys decide to sketch along with me. I had a lot of fun making this first one. I chose Cherry and then another villager that I can't remember the name of right now, but it'll come back to me. Also, if you guys are hearing an air noise, for some reason I have like the world's loudest fan. I don't know why, but I think I would pass away of a heat stroke if I turn the fan off, so we're all just gonna have to endure. But I started off with a light sketch. So Cherry is definitely probably my favorite villager in the whole game. I mean, she's this hot pink goth punk like little dog, and I love her so much. I think she has so much personality and character. I wish I could have seen like more characters like that in the older games, but I never got to play any of the older games. I've heard so much about how much personality the villagers have in like the older Animal Crossing games, and part of me kind of has FOMO that I didn't get to like participate. Honestly, I never even had a 3DS as a kid, which I feel like everyone had a 3DS. I did not have a 3DS, but it's fine. I will say I play a lot of Animal Crossing on my Switch. I probably have like 300 hours in Animal Crossing. And out of those 300 hours in the same island I've had since 2020, I have still not finished my village. It's actually insane. I get like halfway through on one theme and then I'm like, actually, maybe I'm going to switch the theme up. And I don't delete my island. Actually, that might be a lie. I think I maybe deleted my island once, but I never actually went back and like fully finished the theme. So I've tried to do like a Halloween theme, like an overgrown forest theme, just like a meadowcore theme, I guess you call it, where there's just like flowers everywhere. I haven't finished a single one. I still have not finished my big island. Also, I didn't know for like the sleeper islands or whatever it's called in the new update that you had to have Nintendo Online. I used to have Nintendo Online. I don't anymore. I'm definitely going to get it again though. But one part of the update that I'm really excited for is being able to like decorate your island in creative mode. I feel like if we take away all the tedious tasks, maybe I'll actually finish an island. And like, I think you have the option to choose the size of your island. And I'm definitely going to try to decorate a small island. What I should be doing is finishing the island that I've had since 2020. But I just think that it doesn't matter. Everyone should mind their business anyways. So what if I haven't finished my 2020 island? I say in shame and despair. But we'll get to it. We will eventually get to it. So right now I'm just working on her skin. If anyone's wondering what I'm using, I'm actually just using like Crayola super tip markers that I got in like the huge 100 pack, and occasionally like something out of the pastel packs that they sell. So nothing fancy. I didn't really feel like putting a lot of effort into the sketchbook page. So since I posted about doing that like 60-day challenge where like I post one YouTube video every 2 weeks and one YouTube short every day, yada yada yada, posting every day for 60 days basically on multiple platforms, I noticed that in order for me to be able to put out the amount of art that I want to put out and not just like do a video about the same art piece every single day, I'm going to have to do a lot of more lower effort drawings. So that's kind of the point of the sketchbook page, was to just get some doodles out and record it and hope that the outcome is good. Also, as I'm working on this, I'm a huge fan of her eyelashes and how things are turning out so far. I didn't give her any eyebrows. I just felt like that was part of like the goth punk vibe that we got going on, micro bang, no eyebrows. We've all seen a nice goth looking person with no eyebrows and that exact hairstyle, but I feel like it would have been read better if I gave her like bleached brows. Like I went over with like a blondish looking acrylic marker and just went over it that way. But instead I just chose to not give her brows at all, which I feel like looks a little unsettling, which I guess is okay for her character. But I do wish I'd gone over with like a blonde acrylic marker. I also use that to go over some areas as well. The fine liner that I'm using right now to color in her hair, I just got like for Christmas. It's like a Christmas gift, like a pack of fine liners, and somehow it's already dry. I've maybe used it twice. I recently inked this piece from a Twilight Princess panel, like of the actual comic book of like Twilight Princess. And I used it like a couple times. It was fine and juicy then, so I'm wondering if maybe I just didn't put the cap on correctly. But it's okay. I end up going over some of that black, which looks really gray on camera with like a black acrylic marker, and I feel like that helped really darken everything up. That needs to be darkened up. Also, as part of her design, Cherry is like this hot pink dog with like dark gray ears and like a dark gray spot around her right eye. So obviously, I'm turning Cherry into a human. So what I'm doing is inversing the colors and making them more human-like. So I gave her darker skin with like lighter, like a light patch around her, like vitiligo. She also has a little patch on her neck as well. So it's just red, a little bit inverse. Now I do wish I'd added more pink to her character. I feel like if I showed you a picture of Cherry and then showed you this picture of the girl that I have inspired by Cherry, that you would think, oh yeah, they definitely look similar. But I definitely think it could use some more hot pink, but to each their own. I will say I had a lot of fun doing this page. I feel like it was really loose, really messy, and I actually really enjoyed it. It's been a long time since I've like sat down and just used like some Crayola markers to make art, and I had a really fun time. So now I'm adding in her vitiligo with my kind of lighter acrylic marker. I got a new pack on TikTok Shop, which I actually think I like better than the Artex set. I think I got like the anime set of Artex acrylic markers. Now, I did enjoy them, and I'm gonna be honest, I had them for like 2 months before I used them, which might have actually affected the quality. I'm not really for sure. But I think I like the Just Art ones that I got off TikTok Shop better than I like the Artex ones, which was really surprising to me. Also got them on a really good deal. I think it was like probably $20 or $30 for a 72 pack on TikTok Shop when I got them, which is just like a crazy deal for the amount of markers that you get, and all of them are super juicy. Also like how you can like see into the window of the marker. That's really nice. At least you'll know when like the marker runs out. now I'm working on sketching our second character. Her name is Miffy. That's what it is. She's like a pink little goat with the cutest, like, little striped gray horns. So I decided to give her a bob. I don't know why. Honestly, I was a lot less inspired with Miffy than I was with Cherry, but I didn't want to just draw one Animal Crossing character, so I kind of forced myself to pick another. Um, for her horns, I ended up giving her a headband a little later on and kind of made it stripy. Actually, I think I might have that backwards. I think maybe her horns are purple and her hair is gray. But I ended up giving her like a headband with two really big ribbons. I kind of see Miffy as more of like a shy character when you look at her just like from like just online. So I gave her like really big bows to kind of cover her face a little bit, like her big horns, and then I'm gonna end up striping those later to resemble her horns. I'm also not the hugest fan of the outfit that I gave her. I don't think it's bad. I just think it could use a little bit of tweaking. When I was looking up some like design references for Miffy, I saw some other creators like creating her as a human, and a lot of people were giving her like really nice, beautiful big curls, and I thought that was super pretty. But when I saw that it was being done a lot, I felt like I couldn't do it again. I think that's why I ended up giving her the bob. And down here, I'm just sketching out Miffy's little eye. When you look her up, I'm pretty sure she has like these really pretty blue eyes. Well, I say really pretty. I imagine them as really pretty, but I'm pretty sure they're just dots when you look her up as like a reference image. So I'm just sketching this in down here to kind of fill up the space. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go through and like do the coloring on Miffy and this eye down here. So I think I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of the video with some nice calm music in the background. And I really hope you guys decide to draw along with me. Also, before I go, please comment if you have finished your Animal Crossing island, because I would love to know if I'm the only one that has just started like 2 different islands since 2020 and still never finished an island.